Wednesday. We're usually at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm actually an hour late today, but that's okay. We're going to do a quick one today. I ordered some UV gel nails nail polish from Amazon, and I'm going to test that out with the wires. So we're going to try that. I'm expecting a phone call, so I might have to cut this short at some point. And we're just going to do what we can and play around with it with no specific goal in mind. So let me flip the screen and we will get going. I will just put my tools here so you can see them. I'm going to flip this around. We're just going to go here and then flip the screen. And there is my tools. Attach that. Maybe bring this out a little more. Okay, we can see that. We can see that. I'm going to pull up the video on my computer so I can see what's going on. Oh, I don't see anything. Oh, something's wrong. Am I on the wrong channel? Interesting. Okay, I think I'm on the wrong channel. Oh no, we're here. It was lagging. That's strange. Okay, we're here. Hi Amber, how are you? I don't know what just happened there. I tried to open it on my computer and it was not showing up. So here we go. We've got that and there might be a little lag. I'm not sure, but we're going to see. Anyways, that's the tool. So I bought a nail polish kit from Amazon. This is the UV thing, and it is a plug-in one, so you can't plug it into the computer, but it's big, so it might be useful for bigger pieces. I don't know if it's compatible with the resin stuff or not. We're gonna see. But they sent me all kinds of colors, and of course they always look better on the, whoops. They always look better in the listing, but now it doesn't look like the colors are that great after all. So let me pull it over just to show you, because there's a lot of colors. See, there's a lot of colors, but they all look somewhat similar. So I don't know how many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 times 5, what is that, 60? 60 colors, so that's a lot of colors, but they all look similar. So we're going to see what we can do with that. And Amber, I pulled out these nail polish paintbrushes you gave me because I thought maybe we'd use those. I don't know what the heck that is. Let's see what this is. This is cuticle. Oh, it's cuticle stuff. Cool. Well, maybe I'll try to do something with my horrible nails then. Here's other stuff that came in the kit, just if you guys want to know what's in the kit. Hey, Corey. Yeah, so many colors, but they're all similar. So I'll try to pull out some colors that are different. I was hoping they'd have all the primary colors. I don't think they do, but that's okay. So here's, I can't return anything else to Amazon. I've already got blackballed once. So this is maybe a cleaner, nail cleaner. Oh, these are those things you put between your toes. That's fun. And a cuticle pusher thing, a brush. Another, ooh, that looks evil. I don't know what that is. Nail clipper and emery boards. And these are French nails. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Look, there's little cute things. So if you like doing nails, this might be good. I like that. They're little sticker things. And then it also comes with this buffer. So that's cute. So let's see if we can pull out some colors that are useful. So here's a nice green. Here's a reddish pink. Here's a pink. See, there's not really a yellow. There's like this beigey yellow, and then there's a neon yellow. That's kind of cool. I like turquoise. That's pretty. And there's also a royal blue. That's fun. And there's top coats, there's matte and shiny top coats. There's purple, that's pretty. Orange. It's weird there's no yellow, but that's okay. Maybe I could pick some up sometime. And there's white and black. So there's some nice basic colors. Okay, I will move those over here. probably a good idea to read the instructions, but I actually don't even know if it came with any instructions. There's a lot of random stuff. Okay, I think this is the only instructions they give. Yeah. No. Huh, interesting. Does anyone know anything about gel nails and how to use them? Oh, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. So we're going to, well, that's just a packing list. Precautions, operate, press, on, off. Maximum working time is 120 seconds. Okay, cool. Well, let's just go for it. So I also have this one that you guys know that I love this, the UV resin kit. So I'm going to use some things out of here as well. Maybe the mat and this, the tape. But that's it. I'm going to see what I can do with all this. And I might not even need the mat. I got sparkles all over my mat, so that's a bit of a disaster. Let's try something pretty simple. I am going to... Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. You made the live stream. Sorry we're late today. Yeah, I'm really behind. Okay, I've got some Scotch tape and that and my scissors. So we're going to play with these gel nail stuff and see if they work. And if they don't work, well, that will be a waste, but I can maybe use them for other things. So let's try some different size frames. Here's 18 gauge wire. So we're going to take that and cut a piece of 18 gauge. I'm not even going to really measure it, so it's probably about 6 inches. And we can go ahead and try to do a flower. I think that would be fun. So we're just going to take this, bring it around to the middle to make a closed circle. Okay, closed loop. And then we can go, well, why don't we use our bail making pliers and do our flower shape. So if we want to do kind of closed petals. That's a good size. And then we're going to go back. And then this one, we should maybe have used a bigger part of can we use this part maybe? Maybe make the petals a little bigger. Do we want them that big? Maybe not. Let's go back to the smaller size. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, now I'm making a mess of it. Okay, we're going to bring that in here. And I'm going to have to press it after this because they're getting a little bit distorted, but that's okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then this one. And we're just gonna bring this around. Maybe I'll do the petals all different colors too. That might be fun just to play around with it. I'll just keep doing this until I run out of wire. I don't know how. Oh, I'm off screen, I think. Maybe push that up a bit. There we go. We'll see if that's better. And around here. And up here. And around here. So this is just a very free form flower. And I do need it to be all one level. Just let me think for a second because yeah, I think I'll just clip it flush because I need it to be all at one level. That's the thing with the resin, it has to be flat. Removing gel nails now. Ha! How do you remove them, Amber? I'm curious. Do you need a special solvent or do they flip off? I honestly haven't really done my nails since high school, so I do not know. anything. I've never used gel nails. Okay, so let's go ahead and flatten this. Mirta, the hearts, yoo-hoo! How are you? Thanks for sharing that picture. Mirta made a basket out of leather and wire. If I have it on my phone, I could show it to you guys. But yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, very, very cool. Okay, so let's bring this one in a little bit more. Okay, we want to make sure it's very flat and there's no open ends. That's the thing. So this looks cool. Let's take a picture of that and see if I can find my phone. Here it is. I'll take a picture and also, I wanted to announce I have a new website for my wire, like my DIY stuff. And there's a few free patterns and templates and stuff like that. And then links to all my shops and the live wires for the win and the community and all that stuff. So if you guys want to check it out, it's wireladytv.com. So that's fun. You have to wrap them in foil with a solvent. Oh, that sounds like a nightmare and it can't be very good for your nails. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's dedication. I think I'm not going to bother with my nails then. I don't think I want that. Unless I'll just let them grow out or something. So let's go ahead and take this and put the, see, I gotta really, see what would probably be better is if I took this and flattened it in the rolling mill or something to make sure it's very, very flat. See, you want it all one level. That's why the flat wire is good too. So I just don't feel like going to get my hammer and stuff right now. So let's hope it's going to work. We're gonna stick that on there. And we can really push it down. Okay, we're gonna really push that down to make sure it's gonna hold in place. I guess you could put also a wax paper on there and rub it down, but we're gonna hope. So now this is the $1 million question. 10 years. Okay, yeah, nails. Yeah, I'm sure with all your animals or something, it's not easy. So let's go ahead and try to see. I think it's going to cover the wire, but maybe the underneath side is going to be better. So if we stick some nail polish there, hope it doesn't leak through, and let's put some colors and hope they're going to be, oh, it went over the edge already. Okay, let's just try to get this all filled in with colors. This is our first attempt, so I'm not too worried about it. So we've got that one. And let's get some other colors to make it more interesting. Okay, they're teeny little bottles, that's for sure. I guess if there were colors you liked, you can buy bigger bottles. Yeah, maybe I'll get toothpick to get those, to get them into the ends there. I'll get a toothpick, okay. And we're just going to get that right in there, okay. And then we'll get another one. We can get some blue. Get the blue in there. Maybe here, I'll put the darker blue over there. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna get a bunch of the nail polish and let me just wipe that out. Actually doesn't really smell too bad. I was worried it would smell really bad, but it doesn't. Okay, and then I don't know if I want to do that blue or not. It's a, is there another blue? This blue, so this is sort of a teal blue, a dark blue. I'll try the dark blue, why not? We'll see what it looks like. Connie, hello, hello. We are trying, ooh, that didn't come off too well. We're trying gel nails, gel nail polish, like the resins. So we're gonna see if it's gonna work. We're gonna, ooh, that one's really dark. Oh well. Live and learn. Maybe I'll do, whoa, I'll do a black and white one after. Okay, so there's that. I should have taped this down. And then another color, how about orange? Yeah, it's not the most great choice of colors. Ooh, this is like a neon orange. That's cool. Okay. And we're gonna bring that one in there. So for a first try, we're gonna see what it does. I have a feeling when we flip it, it might be better. The blue didn't go right in there, so we'll try to get that in there. Okay, so let's try that. And we'll put it on for, oops, on. Hopefully this is gonna work. Is it plugged in? I guess so. On. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't work. Huh. Okay, that's not good. Let's make sure it's plugged in. Okay, maybe there's a problem with this. No, it's plugged in. Oh, I remember. I actually unplugged my plug from the wall. That's why it's not working. I was using the iron earlier and I unplugged my plug. So there, okay. Oh, it says it does 120, but I guess we do 60 at a time. So let's just try this. And then maybe we could also do like a yin-yang thing. That would be cool because then we can try that. So I think I'll also use this 18 gauge for that. And I will get a round form. This one and that one. Okay. And I wouldn't mind to try that kind of a marbly thing too, to see how it works. There we go. So let me cut a piece of wire to do like a round-ish form, maybe 8 inches. There we go. Hey, Latidra, how are you? Welcome. We are playing with gel nail polish. And let's put another 60 seconds. We're going to see if it's going to work, like the resin. So right now I'm just making a round form. I want to do like a yin-yang thing. So for that, we're going to need a smaller round form for the end. Let me see what I got. Sharpie. I like the small Sharpies for the round form. Let me find that. A small Sharpie. There we go. And got a couple Sharpies. And we are going to see, hey Mary, how are you? Nice to see you in the live chat. We're having fun experimenting with resin, and hopefully this is big enough. Resin and like more nail polish than resin actually. Okay, so we've done 120. Oh, that went on again. We're going to turn that off. Whoa. Okay. Why is it? This thing is turning on when I'm taking it out of the way there. Okay, perfect. So what I want to do now is a kind of a yin-yang shape. So we're going to go here and then bring this one around and see if it's actually going to work. I hadn't thought about logistics of how we're going to connect them. So if we do like that, to get it more or less even, and then we can do a round pendant thing at the top. Oh, it does stink a little bit. It's just starting to smell now. We're going to bring this one around. And we will clip it here. And Kristen, awesome. So if you guys don't already know, W World Peas is my sister, Kristen, and she lives out west on Salt Spring Island. And we just saw each other, well, it's just about a week ago. And now she's back home, and yeah, that's awesome that you could make it today. I'm happy. So we're going to clip this one, I guess, maybe on an angle or something. Because the thing is, this has to sit flat, right? So if we do something like that, whoopsies, for the yin yang. Let's remove this one, see if it worked. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Interesting. Maybe it needs longer. Maybe it needs longer. So let's actually go over. I wonder if we turn it over, if it could do it through the plastic. Let's try it. See, this is a learning curve, right? We don't know if this is going to work. You almost maybe want to do the resin first and then the nail polish on top, which is good to know. I could do that for the next one. Maybe I'll do the resin first and then the nail polish. We're going to play with this and see what happens. Oh, Connie said to turn it over. Well, there you go. So we're on the same wavelength. And in the meantime, I'm going to, I don't know if it'll do it through the tape, but it might. I'll do a couple minutes on that side. So now I'm just going to place I don't know if you guys can see, I'm placing the yin yang on there to get it going. And then I'm going to make a couple of little circles for the yin yang too, for the eyes. So let's do that. And we'll get, again, the 18 gauge here and see. We'll just get the end. Let's do it again. Let's do the end of the round, the bail making pliers. Okay, so we'll remove that. There we go. Let's clip that flush. And then flip it over and clip that end flush. Okay, and you can get coloring for the actual resin. So if this doesn't work, I will get some pigments to color resin, the resin that I have, because there's one, that's gonna be one of the eyes. Let's do another one. I'm hoping the gel nail polish is gonna work, but it also might not be strong enough. So that's something that we're gonna try, and that's why I'm here, to try these things so you guys don't have to waste your money. And okay, so that's gone twice. We'll remove that, clip that, and clip this. We'll let it cool for a sec. It's definitely, the lamp is the same principle as the other lamp. And I guess it would be good to do larger pieces for the resin. So that's one good thing. Okay, so now I've made these little circles. I'm gonna put that, oops, see, now it's sticky. Put this over here for now and look at it in a minute. And I will set up the yin yang. So the idea would be, you're just gonna put this one here. Okay, and then this one over here. Okay, so it's, it's not perfect, but it's all right. So maybe we'll have to move this one over a little bit. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Looks pretty good. Tempted to get some wax paper and push it down, but I don't know if it'll work or not. We're gonna see. So I'm just gonna kind of push this with the back of my nail to really get it stuck down there. Okay, around, push, push, push. Okay, so I'll go back to that after. So that's how the yin yang looks. Let's take a picture of it before I butcher it, because that's likely to happen. Okay, we'll take a little picture. Perfect. Now, let's go back to this one, which was the gel nail polish. No, it's not working. Interesting. Okay, so let's remove it. Let's remove it and see what we can do, because it seems to have made a film there. Maybe there's just too much nail polish. Also, I don't want to muck up my table, so let's just put this here. We're going to put this here, pull this off. And now let's put the lamp on again once we've removed that. And if you guys have any, like, see, there quite a bit of nail polish came off. So I guess maybe you have to do thinner coats. Let me know if you have any insight about that. Old eyeshadow works good. Ooh, wait, I think I missed some stuff. Cindy, hey Cindy, how are you? Yeah, the tape came in the UV resin, the Let's Resin kit, but you can probably use packing tape, I would think. Yeah, Amber said you could write packing tape. Temu on resin and UV resin. Yeah, I don't shop on Temu, so I know some people use it, but I'm not crazy about the site. Old eyeshadow is to put mica. Yes, because it is mica powder. You're right, Latidra. Okay, interesting. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you could. That's cool. Go to Value Village and get old eyeshadow that people definitely should not be putting on their eyes. Okay, so let's see if that hardened. And I mean, it's still a little sticky. I do like the colors, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it off camera and put it in for do it another couple of times, okay? So, and then in the meantime, let's get our yin-yang, tape it down. Okay, there and there. And then you really see, I already see that it's popping up. So we want to be careful. And I'm going to use the resin to do a base coat. So let's get the resin here. And I'm assuming it's the same UV lamp that you use for both. But what I really want to make sure is it's going to stay down. And because it feels like it's popping up. So we're going to do what we can to get it to stay down. And we'll do like a full coat of the resin. Okay, perfect. Just really push it down. I'm going to push it again for that one. And then I'll bring it back. Move these over. And we'll do the resin and then we're going to bring that back. So let's go ahead. Oh, whoops, I didn't take the lid off. That was not too smart. Okay. Okay, let's do a little bit of resin. Oh, that one has a big bubble in it. Okay. And this one around. Remember it was drying like so fast before too. So we're gonna see what we can do with this. Okay, let's see if we can just spread that around a bit. I'm just going to use the end of the piece of wire that I have. I got a little too much there, so I'll just spread it, move it right around. I think I put too much resin though. I'm just pushing it over the whole thing. Okay, I wonder, I might be able to flip it after. We're going to see. So this went over the whole thing. Make sure the holes are out. I put too much resin, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and do a couple of minutes with this one. And if the light doesn't work well, we'll use the other light. So here's what we have so far with the nail polish. It's not bad. It does still feel a little sticky. So it might take more doing. Yeah, I think using the gel nail polish on its own is probably a little problematic. But let's see how it's going to work if we mix it, if we use it with the resin. And let's see how well the light works, because we'll do, yeah, it's sticky. It's still sticky. Yeah. Oh, Mary has to go. Okay, bye, Mary. Thanks for popping on. Yeah, no worries at all. Yeah, I probably won't be on too long today anyways. I'm expecting a phone call. So yeah, so this worked moderately well, but probably would work much better with the resin. Okay, so let's do another 60 seconds, and then I'll see if it has worked to harden it, and we'll do some more. But yeah, look at all these, so many colors, but I think I'll prep the black and the white. But you could also just use regular nail polish on top of the resin. You don't have to get the gel nail polish, because it'll harden. The regular nail polish will harden on top, and you'll have the base of the resin. So just let me find, I'm not sure where I put the white. I'm just gonna see. Yeah, I'm afraid to try these on my nails. There's white and black, so we'll do that. Yeah, my nails are so soft that I don't want to ruin them. So I think I'll just play around with these as a type of paint. And if it doesn't work, well, I got some free emery boards out of it. Okay, and this cool lamp. Now, let's see if that worked. Yeah, okay, it definitely works. But now, let's see, I think I put too much of that. So let's go ahead and remove this. I could also do it with the flat wire. Let's remove this and see how it looks on this side. Yeah, so because now even if we put the nail polish, it's not going to sit in there very well. I think I just put way too much. I put way too much of the stuff. So let's see if I'm going to try it again. And I'm going to get the piece of this and just put it down. And I don't think I have any flat wire left, but I can maybe use 16 gauge, might be better. But I also might still have some leftover flat wire that I prepped before. So let's go ahead. I'm going to look at my 16 gauge wire to see what I got. And, okay. 20 flat wire. I mean, I have the thick. I'll be right back. It's all aluminum and stuff. Okay, so now I have, this is the artistic wire. This is aluminum wire. I'm wondering if aluminum might be easier to work with and hold its shape. So let's just try that. And it goes over and, oh, okay, there we go. It's gonna just straighten this out a bit. Okay, that might work well with aluminum. We're gonna try. And we have, you can make a ring one day and use the resin on top. Ooh, that'd be pretty. That's a great idea. Yeah, I mean, the sky is the limit with the resin, that's for sure. Yeah, it's very fun to experiment with. So now I'm going to go around and start, as I did before. This base might be a little bit, maybe we should make it bigger. Let's make it bigger. Okay, and because I feel like the 16 gauge needs to be bigger, but I don't have, I used to have an in-between size pill bottle and it rolled away. I don't know where it went. Maybe this? It's about the same size, I think. Let me try that one. Yeah, maybe that one's a little better. That's my spray bottle for painting. Okay. And now let's go ahead with this one. I'm going to bring this around and around. Yeah. So this one is a little thick, maybe too thick, but we're going to play with this and see. Okay, so we're going to clip the end here. Here, we'll clip that flush. And push that in there, and then this one will be at the top, and we'll do the loop at the top. So here, bring it out, bring it around. Let's use a smaller one. And bring that around to the top. Okay, that should be pretty good. Yeah, the 16 is quite a bit thicker, and maybe if I do another resin session, I'll prep some flat wire in advance, because what I would do is put the 16 gauge wire through the rolling mill to make it flat. Okay, so here we have, looks like an S. There we have that. And so the aluminum might stick better. We're hoping so. We're going to bring this one down and push it and push it and push it. And I guess the other thing you could do is you could do a bead for the circle, but let's go ahead and try with the same wire. So I'll try with the same wire. I don't know how big it has to be. Let's try the smaller one first, because it's going to be really big. And we're going to clip it. I can maybe get rid of some of this stuff that's in the way. I always find it distracting when there's other stuff on the screen. And now, let's go ahead. I really like the resin butterfly bracelet that we made a few weeks ago. Like, that was so cute. And I think Latidra's idea of doing a ring could be really funky. Okay, so let's close this up and there, and push. Okay, so if we can try it, it's a little wonky. Let's do another one to see how it looks. Okay. Yeah, we don't want this to be too big. Okay, so we'll just bring it right around. Oh, does anybody watch not Flipper Flop, the other one, Love It or List It? It's a Canadian show, and it used to be Hilary Barr, who's from Toronto, that used to be in the show, and I thought they stopped making it, and then last night I was on YouTube and I saw that they have a new co-host, so it's the same guy, David, and the co-host is Paige, and she used to be in some other Reno shows, I think like Flip or Flop in a different city or something. Anyways, she was really good. Like, I really like Hillary, but Paige was really good, and they had a good banter together. Why did I say tomorrow? And yeah, so you can watch it on, what channel was it? Prime, I think? Prime Video. And they've just put out the first episode. So I don't generally watch full episodes. I watch the synopsis on YouTube. So they had a kind of synopsis, but not the end result. So I might end up watching it, get the Discovery Channel for a month and watch it. But yeah, it was really fun. Two different ones. Do you mean Love It or List It? Because, yeah, Hillary's not on it anymore, but this new girl, Paige, has replaced her. And she's a real estate person and a designer. Anyway, she's really sweet. So I'm enjoying what I saw so far and look forward to seeing the whole show if I can. So let's bring this one in. So there's, yeah, this one's really chunky, the 16 gauge, but this is, you got the idea here. So we're gonna do this and this. Now let's put less resin because I put too much before. So we'll start with a little bit here and spread it. Just a minimal amount of resin if we can. Okay, we'll bring it right up here and around. Oh, now I'm getting pink on there. We don't want pink. Put a little bit more here. Okay, we're gonna spread it around. It's hard to do like very little resin. And then here, I really don't want too much, but if we just drop some down with, maybe with the, yeah, just drop some down with the toothpick. And now here, around here, you want to get it right in there. That's the key. How are we going to get it right down there? We just push it. Now, around here, a little bit here, bubble, there. Oh yeah, that's way too much, I think now. Let's get a nice little flat layer, put a little on the toothpick and pop it in there. There we go, that's better. Helps to have the toothpick handy. There we go. Okay, so let's start with that and put this on for a couple minutes. So we'll start with 60. One without Hillary, yes. Vancouver has one. I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know when Hillary stopped participating, but I think this must be Paige's first season. It's such a fun show. I love those shows. What I love about those renovation shows is you get to know the families, you know, and their stories and their personalities. And you know, I'm not as concerned about the design things, but I love sort of the interactions and the personal touches and stuff. It's really fun. These would make great earrings. Yeah, I actually made some yin-yang earrings for a friend who commissioned them, and I did a tutorial for them too, and they're with flat wire but with beads, so there's no resin, but the eye things are made of beads, and they turned out really well. I was really happy with them, and she loved them. They're a decent size too. Thanks, Kristen. Oh, you just chatted with Dad and Patty. That's awesome. Yeah, I talked to them earlier. She just packed up a little package for them. Sent it to Patty's house. Expedited mail, so hopefully they'll get it soon. There we go. So come on, you, and then we will try some nail polish. I might need to use a piece of wire or some a toothpick to spread it around. And we're gonna hope it's gonna work, because I really, just the nail polish on its own, I don't really recommend it. Unless I'm doing something totally wrong. Maybe you just have to do a ton of like little coats, which is also possible. You could do a bunch of like really small coats. Okay, so I think it's all right. Maybe another little bit. Let's do another 30 seconds. There we go. So it still feels a little tacky. So yeah, now we'll try the black and white, and hopefully that's going to work. I might need to use the a toothpick or a piece of wire. So let me find another toothpick. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all this gel nail stuff. We're going to see. Okay, let's go ahead and now I forget if does it matter if the white's on top or the black? Like, would this one be, this is the top one, would that be white or black? I'm going to look it up. Yin, yang. I think I've seen it both ways. Oh, I think mine is a mirror image. No, maybe the white one on top. The white one's on top. Let me just see. I also might have done it backwards. Oh, some have the black, some have the white. Oh, I don't know if it matters. Maybe the white on top. I'm not sure. I don't think it matters. Some are black on top, some are white on top. Plastic cups that beyond laundry detergent are good to reuse mixing stuff. Cool. Nice. Love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a little bit of white on there. And hopefully we're going to be able to get it to stay. Now that went over the edge a bit. Okay, let's go ahead and try to get this one in here. Okay. We're gonna need more. Woo. Okay. Yeah, this is very messy. Get it right in there. Push that over to the edge. Oops. Okay. And then we'll get some over here. Around here. Okay, that's good. Okay, perfect. So we've got the white, and then we need to put some white in the, like actually in the eye. So how are we going to do that? There. Okay, that worked. Wow, that's maybe too much in the eye, but I don't think I can do much about that. Oh, it's because there was a lot of resin in there. That's why. Okay, that's fine. So now let's get the black. Okay, and get that one up there. Okay. I've got a little over the edge too. Okay. I could have used those smaller brushes that Amber gave me too. Okay, so I think they're specific like nail brushes. But let's bring this one in here. Try to get it right to the edge. This is a little weird down here, but that's okay. And there's a bit of a ditch in there. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, and now I got some, oh, okay, that's not good. I got a little bit of white over the edge, but we'll see what we can do. It might look better on the other side. We're gonna see. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now let's get this one back and do, we're gonna have to do a few minutes, I think, because it's probably gonna take a while. And then let's just do that maybe for 3 minutes to see. I'm going to, wow, that's a lot of gel nail polish. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with all this stuff, quite honestly. I should maybe remove the colors that I like and put them separate. I could do that. I could like take all the colors that I really like and put them somewhere. There's a lot of like beigey colors. Although, you know what? I think I'll just try to, I don't know how to line them up again. Oh, maybe like this? I'll just put them, oh yeah, I'll just put them, okay, that's fine. I'll just stick them back in the thing. And when that shuts off, I'm gonna turn it on again. And we'll do it for 3 minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put these back in a, I'm gonna have to, whoop, let's do it again. If you're wondering what the clicky sound, it's because I'm putting them back in their container. I think that's way too many colors of gel nails. I don't think they had to do that many. I think I would have been fine with 20 colors if they were nice basic colors. But I think this was one of the most inexpensive kits It also might be a really bad quality, so I don't think I'll necessarily recommend this one, but you can test out different different gel nails and see if there's any that are better. And if you guys find some that actually work and want to recommend them. Oh, one of these actually had leaked. Oh, that's bad. One of these had already leaked in the package. Okay, that's weird. But like I said, I can't return things anymore to Amazon because they will blackball me again. So I'm just gonna use what I can. And maybe I'll just stick these under the lamp so they can, so they won't be sticky. These are all sticky, but I'll put them under the lamp and see if I can harden them and hope it doesn't ruin the contents. I'll stick that there. Okay, so I've got a bunch of these at the side. This also, maybe I have to put that under the lamp because it's leaked on there. Okay, so we'll do one more and we're gonna see. And I will just put my 16 gauge wire away while that's doing that. Yeah, so we didn't really do that much today, but we discovered some things. I have a sip of water. I was trying to make some Harry Potter earrings. Woo! Aw, send me a picture and let me know what direction you're going. Maybe I can help you. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put my leaky nail polish under the light for a minute. And we're gonna see what this does. So did it harden? It's sticky, it's still sticky. You know what I think? I think resin with regular nail polish is gonna be a better bet. Oh, I forgot to do the black. Okay. We're gonna do, that's not black. Let's do that. And then we'll put under the light again. Okay. Oh, wait, that's not black. Is that blue? That's gray. Okay. Where did I put the black? Here it is. That's black. Okay. Yeah, these look a little odd. I'm not gonna lie. There. Okay. So we put our little black. Yeah, this, I should have done what I should have done is done the eyes after. That would have been a better bet. So let's do this. So yeah, I put these under the light and they're not sticky anymore. Oh, well, they kind of wipe off. Oh man, I'm not recommending these gel nail things. They seem to be not the best. And I wonder if I just let it dry in the, like I think you guys were suggesting last time, if I just leave them in the light, in the sunlight, that they should harden up too, and maybe with time too. So let me just clean up these bottles, put them back. This one too. And maybe I'll put it in. I don't know how long they're gonna take. Oh, these are terrible. Oh my goodness. Yuck. I don't know if people actually use these. Actually, I'll put the link to it anyways, and you guys can let me know if you think of anything. This is the brand name, Jodzone. I don't know what that is. Anyway, they are not sponsoring this video. Okay, why do I have too many spots? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see if that's done anything. Still a little sticky. Let's do one more, and then we're gonna see. So how does this one? It's not bad. Oh, what I should do with this is just put the regular nail polish. If I have, let me see if I have black and white nail polish. I'll be right back. gonna work though, because the wire wasn't very wide. I have their nail color and their fake nails. So are they okay, Latidra? Do these usually work? Maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe I haven't put them under the light long enough. So, okay, so that one's done. And then let's just try to do what we can with this. I'm gonna remove this. Huh, interesting. Because I mean, they got good reviews. That's why I bought them, because I usually check before I buy things, and the reviews were fine. And it was like one of those Amazon choices, right? Okay, so I think that's, yeah, this is definitely a work in progress. We're going to remove the tape. Oops, okay, so now my wire also came apart a little bit. Okay. And the nail polish leaked through a little bit, and it's our neighbor with his motorcycle. Our neighbor has one of those hydraulic lifts in his garage, and he has a Porsche and a motorcycle, and he works on his cars. Yeah, so moderate success, guys. Oh no, I got some hair on there. Ooh, gross. A little fuzz. How do I get the fuzz off? Let me get the tweezers. Oh, I don't know what happened to the tweezers. They were there before. I still haven't tried the resin forms in the kit. Let me remove my glasses. Let's see. Yeah, there's some weird fuzz on there. Let's see if I can get it off. I could almost put another coat of... Oh, that's unfortunate. There's some fuzz that, like, it's sticking. Yeah, I might be able to pull that off. I might have to paint on top of that. Okay, so there's that. And then let's do this one and see if we can do it with the nail polish. And this is just regular nail polish, which I probably will have to, oops, maybe use one of Amber's paint brushes. Let's try that. Okay, so let's try that. Okay. Yeah, you have to be very careful not to get fuzz in them. Oh man, this is very intricate, precise work. I'm guessing this might work better, but I'm not sure. But I'm very grateful for this paintbrush. It's so tiny. Although it's not going on super smoothly. I think next step is to try the colored resin. Okay, let's get this right into the end if we can. Yeah, this is with the 18 gauge, so it wasn't super thick. I don't know if you guys can hear my neighbor's motorcycle. It's very loud. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be very messy. Also, my nail polish might be old. Okay, and then we're going to have to get in here. And bring it around. That's maybe I put too much now. And I'm wondering what it's going to look like on the back. We're going to see. Now, of course, I can't use the UV light with this because this is regular nail polish. Maybe I should have used this brush to begin with the other one. Okay, Okay, so that's that. I'll do the eye after. I'm gonna just wipe it off. Oh, probably got fuzz on it. Let's do the black. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm gonna have to check your comments after. And if you guys have to go, don't worry about it. And I know, Amber, that you probably have to go, so don't worry about that. Okay, just doing dabs to get this around. Okay, I think I have done yin-yangs, little ones with nail polish before, but never this big. So to do them this big, you pretty well need the resin. Now, see, I'm going over the edge of the wire, which is unfortunate because I do like the look of like keeping the wire there. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, it's definitely a little messy. And then let's put a dab for the eye. Let's see if we can just, there we go. We just did a little dab, so that worked well. And then we're going to try to do a little dab for the white one. Yeah, they're messy. Let it drip. There. Okay, cool. That's not too bad. Yeah, for the eye, you really just have to put down a drop, but I can't put on the UV right, so like, okay. Oh, thanks, Susan. Yeah, like the video. That would be awesome. And thanks. Bye, Susan. I'm gonna head off too. Fading quickly. No worries. Working our way to the car here soon. No worries at all. Thank you, Amber, so much here. So I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna put some photos in the. Let me flip that. I'll put some photos in the community section and in the Wiremakers Club, and I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna keep working on these. Another time, maybe next week, we'll do more resin. We're gonna figure out what's gonna work best. Let me know if you have any tips for the UV nail polish, and if I'm doing something wrong, if I have to do it longer, just let me know. And thank you, Amber, always for moderating the chat and hanging out. And thank you. Am I gonna wear the earrings? I actually don't wear earrings, believe it or not. I have really, really sensitive ears, and they've closed up over the years because I just simply can't wear earrings. I used to be able to get away with sterling silver or gold, but now I can't at all. So I usually wear a necklace. I'm not wearing my necklace today, but I could put one on a pendant. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out on the live stream, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. Check out the new website, Wire Lady TV. There's some free resources on there, and lots of fun stuff going on. Bye, Kristen. Thank you so much for taking the time to hop on. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on, and we will see you the next time. Bye.